Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, you are welcome, and if you've been here before, you are welcome. So today we'll be learning how to draft a mermaid skirt using freehand method, and to do that we need the following measurement. We need our waist circumference measurement, our hip depth measurement, our hip circumference, our knee length, and our skirt length measurement. The skirt length I'm working with here is 41. This my waist circumference. I'm going to add 4 inches to it. 2 inches out of that 4 is for ease, and 2 inches is for back. That I'm not taking that at the front because there is no need. That is used to create depth, and there is no bum at the front that the depth will fit into, so I'm not taking that at the front block. I'll just draw a line, a straight line. This line is going to serve as my waistline, and my fabric is on the fold. The measurement I used to place my fabric on fold is hip circumference divided by 4, which is 11.5. Then I added about 8 inches to it. You can multiply your answer, your hip divided by 4 by 2 if you want a much fuller mermaid skirt. That is, this fabric on the fold now is supposed to be half of the hip measurement, which is 23. This skirt is going to have a band of 2 inches, so I'm going to place 1.5 here like this. Instead of 2 inches, this ½ inch now is my joining allowance. So I'll place 1.5 here and measure the hip depth. Our hip depth is 9 inches, so from here to here is 9 inches. I'll square that out. So here is 9 inches. Then the knee length that I'm working with is 18 inches. I'll also measure 18 inches. From here to here now is 18 inches. With my 1.5 point on this waistline, I measure down the hip depth of 9 inches, the knee length of 18 inches, and skirt length is 40. Our skirt length is 41 plus 2 inches hemming allowance, 43. This is the skirt length of 43 with the hemming allowance. So the next step is to place my round measurement on all this line. So my waist is 39. The waist measurement I'm working with is 39. I said I'll add 4 to it. That will give me 43. 43 divided by 4 will give me 10.75. I'm going to mark this 10.75 on the waistline. So here, from this center fold, this folded point, I'll mark 10.75, which is here. Then I'll add 1.5 inch sewing allowance, seam allowance, which is here. Then on the hip line, the hip circumference I'm working with is 46. Divided by 4 it gives me 11.5. But there's no bum at the front. I'm going to minus ½ inch and add it to the back because of the bum behind. So 11.5 minus ½ inch gives me 11. This 11 is what I'm going to mark on my hip line. I'll connect these 2 points this way. What I have here, I'm having 12.5 on this hip line. On the knee line, I'll mark 11.5. That is minus 1. So I'll also connect this. This is my hemline. On this hemline, I'm going to mark quarter of my hip plus 7 or 8 inches. Quarter of my hip is 11. 11 plus 7 is 18. So I can just work with this what I'm having here. You know my sewing allowance is 1.5, so 18 plus 1.5 is 19.5. But here I'm having about 20, so I'll just use the 20 here. And I'll connect this way with my long ruler. I'll connect the 2 points this way. So this is how the front look like. This is how the front block looks like. Let me blend this place, then I'll cut out. If you want, you can come up here by 1 inch and shape the side so that the side will not just be straight. So yeah, I'll come up 1 inch and 1 inch also here, and I'll shape the side. So after cutting, this is how the front looks like. I'm going to fold my fabric and show. So guys, to cut the back, I placed another fabric on the fold and I placed the front block on it. Then I use this side of the front block to cut the back. This skirt I want it to have a form of tail at the center back. So I left about 7 inches here. 7 inches here before placing the front. Look at my front. So here now I'm going to, when we're drafting our front hip circumference, 46 divided by 4 is 11.5, but we minus ½ inch. That ½ inch now on the front and ½ inch now on the back, we are going to add it to this point. That is 1 inch. We need to add that ½ inch plus ½ inch, 1 inch here first on this my hip line. Then this is my knee line. After this 1 inch now, I'll now add my zipper allowance. This will help to shape our zipper allowance. For my zipper allowance, I will add 1 inch zipper allowance here after this ½ inch. So from here I'm having about 2 inches, 1 inch for the shortage and 1 inch for zipper allowance. On this waistline here, I'm going to add 1 inch for zipper allowance. 1 inch, please, and connect it to this 2 inches point. So I'll connect it now to this 2 inches point here like this. Then on the knee line, I'll do 1 inch. You can even do less than 1 inch, but I'm doing 1 inch zipper allowance and connect this point to that point also. So my zipper allowance is not straight. So this point now, I'm going to connect it this way. Using this my long ruler, I'll connect it down this way to give the back a form of small tail. I hope you guys understand. See, from here to here is about 7 inches. Meanwhile, my zipper allowance is 1 inch. So you see, the back is a bit longer than the front. So I'll just cut out and show us. Longer than the front, and I'm just notching here. After notching, I'll slant my front waistline by 1 inch. Only the front, I'm slanting the front waistline.